Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Mandy and this is just a quick color test. I did a voiceover just because I was kind of messing around. I kind of learned this idea from watching one of the Bloom lives that Shelee did, which is another great reason to take the course because then you kind of get the ongoing support from the group and from the team. Anyway, we're using the Bloom recipe. Pillow paint is down. All the ingredients I use are in the description box below, along with the 15% off promo for the course. We're laying down carbon black over the pillow paint. That I think it's carbon black by Golden. I've had it mixed up a while. We also have a 20% off promo code in the description box below for everything Colourarte on the Colourarte website. So this is a very basic colored bloom, and that's why I'm kind of challenging myself to do a little bit more simple. I had to thin down my black because it's been sitting there for a minute, so it was pretty thick. And the next color we're going to use is Interference Green by Colourarte. Now I have sped this up a little bit just for the sake of brevity. So interference colors, just so you kind of understand why I put the black down first, they show incredibly well over a dark color, especially like a black. And so you'll notice, and you'll notice even more when it's resined, how much the interference shifts throughout the piece. So this is Matisse Diox Purple. I love all Matisse paints so far. I will say that I have some Dioxazine purples that are more rich in color. So I use this one just because I have it mixed up. My dog is snoring again. I think she snores every time I do a video. But the other one snores too, but he's more quiet. But anyway, I used it because I wanted to use it up versus using the one I had freshly mixed. And we're going to use white cell activator. The white cell activator has been mixed about 10 days, so it still works, but probably would work even better if it was fresh. So I am going to make a full set of coasters in this color, but I only made 2 just because, you know, it's only so entertaining to watch so many times. So hopefully the rest will turn out great. You know how it goes. One of them always turns out really awesome with amazing cell structure when I don't record it. Maybe that's like the trick to having great blooms. So as you can see, it's still selling up pretty well, the cell activator. It's just when you first mix it, it's like magical how easily it blows out. So you can still use your cell activator when it's older. You're just going to have to work harder for it, and you'll notice a huge difference. And then when you're having trouble and it's just not working, look at that shift. It's hard because when I get too close, the autofocus wants to freak out. The other thing that's really cool about this using interactive colors like that is there was like little circle like cells within the cells. It was really neat looking. Just picking out some goobers. My tape underneath my tile is a little crooked. But you can see that green shift just a little bit. Under resin, it's going to look amazing. All right, there's the first one. Okay, I'm going to spin it one more time. There we go. Just going to clean the drips, and here comes round 2. Here's a close-up for you. You can kind of see those weird little cells I was telling you about. It's kind of neat. Turned off the ring light so you can see the color shift. Look at that. So simple, but so pretty. It's a lot of fun to try out those simple pours sometimes. I always use way too many colors because I can't make up my mind. All right, we're getting our black puddle down. Still a little thick, but this time I had thinned it out so it moves a little easier. Now, if you do this particular thing and you want it to kind of resemble having a black background or black pillow paint, then you would want your puddle to be pretty large. The only thing is when you blow it out, there's always a chance that you're going to blow into your pillow a little bit. And again, the green and blue interference from Colourarte, I just mixed them together. That's all I did. I had some green and I had some blue and I put them together. Sorry, my phone's going off. And some Diox purple. You can tell that these paints have been mixed up for a while. One thing I'll say about these Matisse paints is they don't seem to thicken up and get so blobby after they've sat in those cups like other paints do. I mean, they do. They thicken up. All paints do. But they don't seem to thicken up as much. I don't know why. Or maybe that's just an observation on my part. But that's been my experience so far. And white cell activator, so here we go. I've been working on not adding too much cell activator. I'm still not great at it, but it helps to not have all those weird little veins left over in the middle from having too much. So at the time that I do this voiceover, it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. This probably won't be released, obviously, today, but here in Texas, we have a winter storm warning, which is something that does not happen here, at least not really very often. So some of you who deal with that all the time, your weather's coming down here to play with us. So while we always look forward to snow and seeing that, I understand it's going to get pretty crazy cold. So it'll be interesting, huh? Drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. I always love to know where you guys are at. It's fascinating to be able to be so connected to random people throughout the world. So now we're just letting the cell activator come back in the center. I actually just went to check to see how these dried, because I did these yesterday, and they dried beautifully. Under resin, they will look really cool. And I love how they're very simple colors. And I want to do some more. I would like to see maybe some with the blue interference, or I found some pigments that I bought to go in resin, and I have like 8 interference colors there, and one of them is like a mauve or a pinkish color. And so I tested them out yesterday to see if they would mix in my pouring medium, and they did. They seem to. I mixed them first in some Liquitex pouring medium just to get them to go ahead and break down, and then I mixed them into my regular medium. So I was curious if they would mix okay into my blooms, because I obviously have beautiful interference pigments from Colourarte, but this would allow to have kind of a pinkish one, and then I have a blue violet one, and I even have a silver one, which I assume would be sort of like interference gold but interference silver. So I thought it might be fun to experiment with just using like an interference color and a base color and a top color and just kind of see the different results.
Look at this. This is nifty.
Here we go. Thank you guys for watching.